Some explanation as to why you're being blown off when you thought that date went so well. Let's welcome Clark to the Jeff and Jen Morning Show. Hey, Clark.
Hey, guys.
Tell us about Madison. Where'd you meet her?
Well, we actually met on Tinder, and we just kind of texted back and forth, for a few days. And then after that, we were kind of getting along on texting, and so we decided to just meet up. And we did a lunch thing, so we went over to Panera.
Okay, so just sorry to interrupt you. I just have a question about Tinder. It used to be that you swipe right and it was just hookups. Now people are pursuing relationships on Tinder?
Well, I guess it depends what you want to use it for. I think that people are kind of using it for all sorts of ways to even. I've talked to people for a while that I haven't even met up with. So
gotcha.
It's just like kind of a chat thing, too.
It's so cautious because y'all are like texting back and forth.
Well, and some people won't hook up with you until they meet you. So if it's still just a hookup site, they still want to meet you first before they decide.
So during daylight hours, something low pressure, meeting up for coffee, very controlled. And how'd that go?
I thought it went great because, I can usually tell, like, if somebody's interested in me because, they just look at you a lot. There's a lot of eye contact. And she was really good at making eye contact with me. So it's like, I felt like there was a good connection.
Good.
And I felt like we had a great conversation. And, I don't know. We just seemed to be really compatible. And she was smiling a lot and, asked me a lot of questions about myself. And so I just kind of felt like it went great.
Seemed like she was really into it.
And I know that she listens to you guys because, your big RV.
Yeah.
It drove by, and then she was like, "Oh, check it out!" And she got really excited. So.
Oh, that's
fun.
That is funny. That is an impressive looking vehicle, I got to tell you.
And it does stick out. It's very bright.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, then she should not be surprised. How long has it been? So what happened? Was there another date after that, or did you guys say goodbye? Did you guys hook up? Like, what happened after the coffee thing?
We pretty much just went our separate ways. We both had to work later in the evening, and we just kind of said goodbye and walked her to her car, and that was pretty much it.
What do y'all do?
And then I texted her again and just kind of really haven't heard back. And, it wasn't that long ago, but it was longer that I feel like I'm starting to be a little blown off. You know what I mean?
Right, for sure. Well, yeah, like I was starting to say, if she's a fan, she shouldn't be surprised then if she gets a call from us.
Mm-hmm.
All right, tell you what, we got to take a break. So real quick, let's do that. I'll put you on hold. Fritz will get the phone number, and when we come back, give Madison a call, see what's up.
Great.
All right, hang on. Well, Clark met Madison on Tinder, and boy, I'll tell you what, Tinder has really evolved because that was you either swipe right or swipe left, and if you swipe right, then you hook up. I don't know, now people are doing the dance,
like meeting people,
texting, and relationships are sprouting from this, and that's what they did. They had a back and forth for a few days before they finally decided to meet up, and even that was pretty tame. They only met for coffee, but got along great. Clark kept saying that she was great at eye contact. Like she was looking at him in the eye. She was laughing. She was smiling. She seemed really interested in what he had to say. They parted ways. They both had to work later that evening. What do you guys do, by the way? I'm just curious.
I work at a restaurant.
Okay. You both work in hospitality business?
Yeah, she does too.
Okay. So that's why they both had to work later. But what was funny, and if you were listening in the first part of this, he mentioned that the Jeff and Jen Good Vibes RV happened to drive by.
That's hilarious.
As they were leaving, and she was like,
can't
"Oh,
miss
that's
it."
cool." And evidently, she's a fan of the show, so she should not be surprised when she hears from us on Second Date Update.
Unless she just thought he didn't have it in him to call here and engage in this kind of behavior.
Well, we're about to find out,
Yep.
Clark. Anything else you want to add before we call her?
No, just that I'd like to see her again.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, Madison.
Hi.
Hi. I'm sorry, who's this?
This is Jeff and Jen at Q102. How you doing this morning?
Oh my God, is this somebody playing a joke on me?
No.
Nope.
There's no way it's really you guys.
Hi, Madison.
Hi.
You are in trouble, young lady.
Yes, you
Yeah.
Oh.
And you know what you did.
Well, as far as I know, you guys only call people if they win something or second date updates.
That
So
is exactly
please tell me I
right.
won something.
That is exactly right. And what did you do?
Yes. Yeah, you didn't win anything, honey. I'm sorry.
Okay. Which person is the second date?
That would be Clark.
Okay.
So you've resigned yourself to the fact that this was a possible conversation on the radio.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Can I just tell you what he said to us about you real quick before you launch into this?
Sure.
He said that your eye contact was great. You were smiling. Like, you really seemed interested. You guys were laughing and joking, seemed to really get along. Is that not true? Was he wrong about that? Or was there something else that happened that has caused
Yeah,
you
I mean, we got along, but I mean, I'll tell you what happened.
Okay.
So after lunch, he walked me to my car, and as he's opening the door for me, a wasp flew around his head, and he absolutely freaked. Like, he squealed like a little girl, started waving his briefcase at it like a maniac, and he, like, it fell to the ground, and he stomped on it so violently. It was just bizarre. I have never, ever, ever seen a man react like that to a bug. And to be honest, it was a complete turn off. I mean, I want a man that's going to protect me, a man that's going to make me feel safe, not squeal and freak out over a bug. I mean, it was not attractive.
I'm sorry. I don't feel like I should be laughing right now, but
For the record, I did protect you from the wasp.
He did.
You killed
that's a
it.
great comeback.
Oh, I like that too.
No, it like flew out. I mean, have you ever been stung by a wasp? Like, it really hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By one when I was a kid, and like, if a wasp is flying around me, I'm gonna like wave whatever I have in my hand to try to kill it and get it away from me and I got it away from both of us. Like, so you're mad that I killed the wasp?
No, I mean, I'm not even mad, but I will never be able to get that vision out of you in my head.
Of killing a wasp.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it was crazy.
Might have been the way you reacted to,
Yeah, I think
to the
so.
encounter with a wasp.
I dated a dude once that was afraid of spiders. Like, he would make me, I don't even like spiders, but he would make me come in from a different room
To kill
and-
it?
To kill it. And I'm like,
Wow.
really? And it did seem, he was manly in other ways, maybe, that kind of compensated
Gave him a
for,
pass.
yeah.
Okay.
Because it really wasn't that big of a deal to me, but
Mm-hmm.
I could see if he was, screeching and acting a fool.
Squealing.
Yeah,
It's a little
'cause-
different.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that because I know a handful of guys that have served in the military, work in law enforcement, can hold their own in many situations. Manly men, but boy, man, you put them around
Snakes.
snakes or something,
Yeah.
and they
I get it.
They
Lose
squeal
their
like,
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
I'm just glad you didn't hit her in the head with that
I know.
briefcase that you were flailing around.
I get it. Yeah, I get both sides. I'll squeal and get all kinds of worked up too, but I want a man that's gonna protect me.
I don't know.
And,
I think he
you
sounds
know.
nice. I'd go out with him again.
Clark, you want to go out with Fritch?
Well, I mean,
I'm taken. I'm just saying, if I was single, it wouldn't be that big of a
That
deal.
wouldn't be a deal breaker for you.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, well, you weren't there.
See if there's surveillance footage
Yeah.
somewhere. Watch the videotape.
Yeah, no
before you make
kidding.
that
I'll just
call.
take him down to the park
Reevaluate.
and we'll see how it goes.
Oh, Clark, we're just messing with you, man. I'm sorry. I get it.
Well, there are things that turn you on and things that definitely turn you off.
That's
you know?
true.
Right. And Madison, we're just glad you're a fan of the show. We appreciate you coming on the Jeff and Jen Morning Show.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you both for coming on.
Yeah.
well,
Okay.
thanks.
Did he just hang up?
You probably
think he
did.
did.
Poor
I
guy.
would've
I mean,
Sorry,
you.
I do. I don't. Come on. If you can't laugh at that.
it is. You have to be able to realize you probably did look pretty ridiculous to anybody that was standing in the parking lot witnessing this.
Like, I can see if you're allergic to.
Sure, if you're walking around with an EpiPen,
Yeah.
Right.
right? Then
Yeah.
there's nothing funny about that at all.
Yeah. Oops.
Did we lose everybody?
Yeah, they all were just done.
They've had enough of us.
Thanks for listening to the Q102 Jeff and Jen Morning Show podcast, brought to you by CBG Airport. Start your trip at CBGAirport.com.
Recently, Total Wireless helped Charlie Michelle stage a virtual dance recital for her friends and family.
This event was super meaningful to them.
Because when you move to Total Wireless, you can get amazing devices on nationwide 5G. And with unlimited plans starting at $25 a month, you could save up to $1,200 a year.
Thank you, Total Wireless, for helping me pull this off.
Total Wireless. Do amazing. Compatible 5G device required. 5G network in limited areas. Month equals 30 days. Savings claim made when compared to 4-line postpaid plans of leading carriers 10-20-20. See terms and conditions at TotalWireless.com.
Angie's List is now Angie, A-N-G-I, and caring for your home just got easier. Whether you need help with routine maintenance or a dream remodel, Angie makes it easy to see reviews, compare quotes, and connect with top local pros who can get the job done right. Plus, you could see upfront pricing and instantly book hundreds of projects. No phone tag, just the work you need done at a time that works for you. Angie's got your to-do list covered from start to finish. Book your next home project today at Angie.com. That's ANGI.com.